I always thought it was a very cool project that they were doing and inspiring project. And so when they talked about wanting to start casting women in the beer industry, at first I was humbled by it, but then I was just like, holy hell, man, you have people who are survivors, like breast cancer survivors that are getting casted and stuff like that. Like, are these boobs really important enough?
It's a really interesting experience. Gonna be standing, sort of bare and vulnerable and open, and what does that mean and what does that look like? And it brings up a lot, for me it brought up a lot of thoughts about my body and other women's bodies.
Most women think they're exempt from that because they are of an age where you just don't get breast cancer. And it's such an easy thing to check for and screen for. There's so many cancers that you just don't even know you have until it's too late.
So the fact that they focus on younger women and focus on prevention, I think is awesome. Education is power.
We partnered up with the Brewers Association for this October at the Great American Beer Festival, and we're hosting the first ever breast cast exhibition at the GABF called Brews or Bust. And basically we casted 11 women and 1 male that are influential in the beer industry, and also teamed up with local Denver artists and a couple internationally known artists to paint the breast casts, and they'll be on display at the GABF.
Cancer affects, everyone. And with breast cancer, there is a chance that you can find it sooner and not have to go through that and not ultimately lose part of your body or your life.
It's so easy to check. Boobs are an appendage. Just grab them and have fun with them, check them out.
So I didn't realize that guys could get breast cancer too. And I was really shocked whenever I heard that. It's got to be a shock to most men that's a reality. I think it's something good to be aware about.
I think it's our responsibility as if we are role models and women do listen to us and look up to us, that we need to guide them into taking care of themselves as well.
I think that's kind of the beauty of it though, it's just like so many of us are touched in our lives with so many amazing people and the survivors in our lives and all the people that we've had the privilege of knowing and interacting with. The amazing qualities in people that come out when they're fighting something like that is just it's inspirational.
I think that having the craft beer industry and the Keep a Breast Foundation in the same realm will really speak to the importance of putting good things in your body.
My wife and I were talking about how them being involved with craft beer is really interesting because it's such a male-dominant industry and a bunch of fat dudes, old guys. And with Keep a Breast coming in and educating everybody on breast cancer prevention, I think it's really important.
Craft beer and Keep a Breast have been, working together for a while, and she saw how women in the industry are growing, so it just seems like an obvious choice to involve all the powerful women that we have in our industry with Keep a Breast.
This is the first time there's been an art exhibition on the floor of the GABF. It's an exceptional opportunity, and so to stand up and say, you know what? I can be vulnerable, I can be open, I can show who I am and be proud of that in whatever form or shape it is. It doesn't even matter. It's more about the voice that is coming from that.